Issuer United Kingdom * Queen Elizabeth II, 1952 to 2022 type standard circulation coins years. 1954, 1970 * value, 1/2 penny, 1 for 80. Currency, pound sterling, 1158-1970. Composition bronze * weight, 5.67 grams diameter, 25.4 mm thickness, 1.3 mm shape round technique. Milled * orientation medal alignment. Demonetized, 1 August 1969 number, N#5824. Help * references KM896, SP#, 4158, obverse young laureate bust of Queen Elizabeth II right. Legend around, * note, without Brit, OMN script, Latin lettering, Elisabeth, END, and Regina, FD, unabridged. Legend, Elizabeth II Day, Gratia, Regina Fidei, Defensatrix * translation. Elizabeth II. By the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith Engraver, Mary Gillick reverse, * three-masted ship, sailing left. Denomination above, date below. Script, Latin lettering, * halfpenny, HP, 1962, * engraver. Thomas Humphrey Paget Edge, Plain Mints, Royal Mint, Tower Hill, London. United Kingdom, 1810 to 1975. * Royal Mint, Llantrisant. United Kingdom, 1968. Date comments, in 1968, approximately 40 million coins. 1967 halfpennies were minted at Llantrisant as part of the move from Tower Hill to South Wales. Royal Mint Annual Report, 1968 Volume No.99 Image 36. The Royal Mint Museum. * The standard weight of these pieces was 82 the pound. Avoirdupois 1/5 ounce or 87.5 grains. * The ship featured on the reverse design, which first appeared on the 1937 halfpenny pattern of Edward VIII, is based on Sir Francis Drake's Golden Hind, in which he became the first Englishman to circumnavigate the globe between 1577 and 1580. * We are indebted to Declan McGee and Numista member Showland for their kind permission to reproduce the images below, which list some of the varieties for this series. * In 1954, there were 2 reverse varieties. Reverse AL of half at a bead, smaller teeth reverse B, L of half between beads. Longer teeth *. In 1956, there were 4 obverse reverse varieties. Obverse 3, reverse C, D of day between beads, I of day nearly at a bead, L of half between beads. Obverse 3, reverse D, D of day between beads, I of D, EI nearly at a bead, L of half at a bead. Obverse 4, reverse C, D of day at a bead, I of DE, I between beads, L of half between beads. Obverse 4, reverse D, D of day at a bead, I of day between beads, L of half at a bead. In 1957, there were 2 reverse varieties. Calm, C normal rough C. In 1958, there were 3 reverse varieties. Reverse E-18.75 mm from mainmast to base of C. Reverse F 19.00 mm from mainmast to base of C. Reverse G 19.0 AU mm from mainmast to base of C. Shorter border teeth in 1967, and on the 1970 proof, there were 2 rim varieties. Obverse 3, normal narrow rim, I of Gratia, directly at a tooth. Obverse 4 wide rim, Eye of Gratia, slightly to the left of a tooth asterisk for more about halfpenny die variations. Asterisk http://www.brushood.mintrar-systems.com/cn1-ship hlfpenny.pdf asterisk. The 1970 dated proof strikes were issued as part of the last sterling mint set, which comprised the half-crown to halfpenny and were produced over the course of several years with the following mintages. Asterisk. The 4th of January, 71, the 31st of March, 72, equals 69,763. Asterisk. The 4th of January, 72, 3103. 73 é igual a 586,55. 4 vezes 0 dia 1º de abril de 2073, menos 3 dia 1º de março de 2074, equals 74. 4 de julho, 4 menos 3 dia 1º de março de 2075, 19,814. Read more. See also, boat or watercraft, asterisk, 1 halfpenny. Elizabeth II, first portrait. With Brit, OMN, photo asterisk, the obverse of the coin shows the laureate young bust of Queen Elizabeth II facing right, her effigy, known as the first portrait. The laurel wreath in the Queen's hair is tied with a ribbon with 2 ends flowing behind. Asterisk, the designer's initials, MG for Mary Gillick, appear incus on the base of the shoulder truncation, and can be seen when the coin is viewed at an angle. Asterisk. The monarch's legend runs continuously all around the bust, plus Elizabeth to Dei Gratia. Regina F.D. Translated from Latin, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Asterisk. Obverse inscription, plus Elizabeth II, Dei Gratia, Regina F. D. Reverse United Kingdom / halfpenny, 1962, reverse photo, asterisk, the reverse of the coin depicts, within a beaded border, the full port view of a 3-masted sailing ship with bowsprit, full rigging and bellowing sails, a representation of the golden hind of Sir Francis Drake, upon waves the lower outline of which is curved and concentric with the edge of the coin. Above the fore and after masts flutter the flags of St. Andrew. Above the main mast is a pennant incorporating the cross of St. George. Asterisk around above the denomination halfpenny. Below, the date 1962. Asterisk in the field to the right of the stern. The designer's initials HP for Thomas Humphrey Paget. Asterisk reverse inscription. Halfpenny, 1962, asterisk, edge, plain edge, inscription, none notes, all halfpenny. Coins of 1962 have obverse 3 and reverse E. Freeman, 487. Definitions, by Freeman. Asterisk for information about Freeman, obverse, reverse, varieties. See descriptions on the halfpenny ship type page. References to additional information. Book, Freeman. Michael J., 1970. The Bronze Coinage of Great Britain. Motherwell, Scotland, 2016, ed. pp. 114-115, asterisk, Book Remick, Jerome. 1971. The Guidebook and Catalogue to British Commonwealth Coins. pp 199-200 asterisk. Imagine turning a dusty old coin from your grandparents' drawer into a jackpot worth thousands, even millions in pristine rarity. Today, we reveal the fascinating story behind a humble coin, the 1962 halfpenny featuring Queen Elizabeth II, coin that once bought a sweet, now collecting serious attention from numismatists worldwide. Cut to high-energy animation of a price tag exploding into dollar signs, asterisk. Stick around to the end, because you won't believe how much this tiny copper coin could be worth today, and why collectors are racing to find it. A royal introduction, 026 to 130 asterisk. Let's take a closer look at this unassuming yet historically rich coin, the 1962 halfpenny, minted during the glorious reign of Queen Elizabeth II, bearing the Latin inscription Dei Gratia Regina F, which translates to, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This coin is a proud symbol of British heritage. 1962, just a decade into Queen Elizabeth II's reign, Britain was finding its new post-war identity. The Beatles were about to change music forever, and the Royal Mint was still producing these beautiful bronze coins that echoed Victorian traditions. Black and white clips of Britain in 1962, coin being flipped. Zoom on the Queen's portrait, asterisk design, details, small but mighty, 131 to 330, asterisk. This halfpenny may be small only, 25.5 millimeters in diameter, but it's a powerhouse of design and symbolism. The obverse features the elegant first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the famed Mary Gillick, with no crown, portraying a youthful and hopeful monarch. Flip the coin, and on the reverse, you're greeted by a meticulously detailed Tudor-era ship, widely believed to represent Sir Francis Drake's ship, the Golden Hind. This tribute to England's seafaring legacy made the halfpenny stand out even among larger denominations. Asterisk artist Thomas Humphrey Paget, who designed this maritime masterpiece, captured both tradition and movement in a static object, a remarkable feat. Asterisk animation tracing the ship's lines, labeling design elements circulated versus uncirculated. What's the big deal? 3:31 to 5 o'clock asterisk. Now, let's talk about condition. Most of these coins were heavily used after all. They were part of everyday life in Britain. Buying a stamp, halfpenny. A candy for a child, halfpenny. That's why finding one in circulated condition is common, but finding one in pristine condition, that's where the treasure lies. Asterisk, in circulated condition, like one you may find in an old drawer, it might fetch $1 to $5, depending on where. But collectors are now driving up prices for top-grade examples. Asterisk, cut to graded coins in protective slabs, with glowing labels like MS65, MS66. Get this N uncirculated 1962 halfpenny, graded MS66 or higher, has been known to sell for over $1,500 United States dollars at auctions. Rare errors and million-dollar dreams, 501 to 630, but wait, it gets more exciting. Not all 1962 halfpennies are created equal. Error coins, those minstruck at the mint, can skyrocket in value. Asterisk examples include off-center strikes, double die errors, or misaligned dies. These unique mistakes turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. Rumors even exist of a rare wheel error combining a 1962 halfpenny reverse with the wrong obversive verified. It could be worth over $100,000 or more to the right collector. Imagine holding that in your hand. Cut the zoomed shots of known error coins and auction listings. Why? Collectors are chasing this coin, 6:31 to 8 o'clock asterisk. So what makes the 1962 halfpenny so collectible? Here are 3 reasons why it's hot in the numismatic world. Historical relevance, asterisk, it's part of the pre-decimal currency system, phased out after 1971. That alone makes it historically significant. Iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The young uncrowned portrait is now iconic and sought after. especially as collectors honor her long reign following her passing in 2022. Affordability with upside.
Even in circulated condition, it's an affordable gateway coin into British collecting. And who knows, you might stumble upon a rare error or high-grade gem worth thousands or more. As more collectors enter the market, prices continue to rise. Some predict this coin could become a five-figure favorite at future auctions. Real market sales, not just hype. 8:01 to 9 o'clock. Don't just take our word for it, check this out. A certified MS66 example sold for $1,180 on heritage auctions. An era 1960 to have penny with off-center strike fetched $3,100. Unconfirmed reports of high-value private sales. Whisper about valuations exceeding $50,000 for pristine, flawless specimens. That's the beauty of numismatics today. Spare change is tomorrow's gold mine. So, the next time you come across an old jar of coins, don't dismiss that little bronze half penny. Check the date, check the condition. Who knows, you could be holding a slice of royal history that's worth thousands. The 1960 to half penny is more than just currency, it's a legacy of a queen, a nation's journey, and a collector's dream. The half penny, commonly written as D, was once a staple of everyday life in the United Kingdom. It was introduced as early as the 13th century, but the version we're talking about belongs to the 20th century, a time of sweeping change for Britain and the world. By 1962, the half penny had already undergone multiple redesigns, shifts in metal composition and cultural significance. It was part of the pre-decimal currency system, which had existed for centuries in Britain. Under the system, £1 was divided into 140 pence. Yes, to 140. That meant there were 480 half pennies in a pound. Sounds complicated. That's because it was, and that's part of what makes these coins so fascinating today. But why 1960 specifically? That year marked the twilight of the British Empire and the height of Queen Elizabeth II's influence as a global monarch. Queen Elizabeth II's coronation footage. Photos from the early 1960s. On the obverse of the 1960 to half penny, we see a youthful Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait was designed by Mary Gillick, whose depiction of the Queen was unlike anything before it. Rather than donning a crown, the Queen wears a laurel wreath evoking classical Roman imagery of strength and peace. Surrounding the portrait is the Latin inscription, Elizabeth Dei Gratia Regina FD. Translated, it means Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This inscription ties the coin to a long tradition of monarchic rule and religious significance. The FD, or Fidei Defensor, was originally a title granted to Henry VIII by the Pope, and though revoked, it was later restored by Parliament. Its presence on the coin is symbolic of Britain's complicated relationship with both monarchy and church. Vintage ship footage, nautical maps, globe-turning. Flip the coin, and you'll find one of Britain's most beloved designs, the Golden Hind, the famous galleon captained by Sir Francis Drake in the 16th century. The ship was a symbol of exploration, maritime dominance, and British pride. Why was it chosen for the half penny? The Golden Hind represented a spirit of adventure and resilience. In 1580, Drake became the first Englishman to circumnavigate the globe. By putting his ship on the coin, the Royal Mint celebrated a legacy of empire and exploration. This design, created by Thomas Humphrey Paget, was both detailed and inspiring. The ship appears mid-sail, ready to take on the open sea just as Britain once did. This artistic choice made the half penny not just a coin, but a storytelling artifact. Coin mini machines, copper sheets being pressed. The 1960 to half penny was struck in bronze, composed of 95.5% copper, 3% tin, and 1.5% zinc. It weighed 5.67 grams and had a diameter of 25.48 millimeters, almost the size of today's US quarter, but thinner and lighter. This coin was minted at the Royal Mint in London, with tens of millions produced. Because of this, the 1962 issue is common in circulated condition, but not without value, especially when you understand its context. This coin wasn't just spare change, it was part of everyday life. Children used it to buy sweets, adults dropped it in red post boxes to send letters, it jingled in pockets, purses, and cash registers across the Commonwealth. Its surface smoothened by time often tells a story better than any book. Black and white footage of London streets, Beatles concerts. News headlines. The year 1962 wasn't just another notch in the timeline, it was a transformative era. The Beatles were about to take over the world. Britain was entering the swinging 60s. Harold Macmillan was Prime Minister, and the nation was grappling with the final chapters of its imperial past. Internationally, the Cold War was in full swing, and the Cuban Missile Crisis loomed. At home, consumer culture was rising, and so was a new generation that would redefine music, fashion, and politics. The 1960 to half penny captures this moment in time. It was a bridge between the old world and the new, between empire and commonwealth, between austerity and affluence. Coin grading table, eBay listings, auction gavel dropping. In circulated condition. Most 1960 to half pennies are worth modest sums, typically between 10 cents and $1 US. However, certain high-grade uncirculated examples, especially those with proof like finishes or errors, can fetch $10 to $50, but here's the twist. Sum. Min-era coins featuring misalignments, double dies, or off-center strikes have been known to attract premium collectors willing to pay hundreds, or even thousands of dollars for the right specimen, asterisk. But it's not just about money. The real value lies in its story for numismatists and history lovers. This little bronze disc represents a royal portrait, a Seafaring legend, and a window into 1960 to Britain. Asterisk coin albums. Magnifying glasses, collectors' hands flipping pages. Asterisk if you're looking to collect the 1960 to halfpenny, asterisk condition matters. Circulated coins are affordable, but for serious value, go for UNC or proof, asterisk check for errors. Even small minty mistakes can multiply a coin's worth, asterisk avoid cleaning. Many collectors ruin coins by polishing them. Keep the natural patina intact, asterisk verify authenticity. There are reproductions out there, make sure you're buying from reputable sources. Asterisk this coin is a gateway for many beginner collectors. It's affordable, easy to find, and rich in historical context. Whether you're building a collection or preserving family history, the 1960 to halfpenny has something for everyone. Asterisk slow motion of the coin spinning. Classical music rising, asterisk narrator inspiring tone, asterisk so next time you stumble across a small, copper-colored coin from the past, don't ignore it. Within its worn edges lies a story of monarchs, mariners, and moments that shaped the modern world. The 1960 to halfpenny may be small, but its legacy is monumental. Asterisk if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another journey through the world of rare, historical coins.